my friend Jweedos, Jawinho.
What's up, man?
Hello. How do you prefer it?
Jweedos, Zhao for my friends, easy
Yeah,
way,
I'll
Zhao is
go.
fine.
I'll go with Jao for the
Perfect.
simpleness of it.
Exactly.
All right. So we're here today to do a play review about yourself.
Yeah.
One of the top defenders of Endgame, right? Super League champion. I mean,
we we had a great season.
that's
Can't
true.
lie.
That's
Great
true.
players. Yeah.
Yeah. So today I chose this game, Snazzy versus Galatasaray. It was the decider match, actually. I
Okay.
think it was a draw. So it seems like it's indeed you and Eva
Yeah.
defense, Chris Ogi mid, and Mera striker. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So let's just see. So starting out here, like, can you explain me what you are trying to do?
Well, as you can see, the first thing I try to do is like get some players to put pressure on me, and in that case, the players of blue will come towards our side of the pitch, because at this point I can't do anything but let them come to me. So basically, yeah, it's a little bit of a cat mouse game,
yeah, I see.
I guess.
Yeah, so I would say like the first thing you should be doing here is giving Eva some help, right?
Yes,
Because
I'll be his safe option at all
yeah,
times.
exactly. So for the new guys, you can see like Vienna is right here, the Ibanez.
Hmm.
Mondragon is right here, pressing Ogi. And Ibanez can't do this as well because Vienna is too close. So
Yeah,
you're doing very well here. Just
yeah,
giving him a line of pass. And I think he'll pass to you, right?
yeah.
That's, yeah, exactly. What are you thinking here?
Well, basically, at this point, Vienna made the slide. So, well, obviously, I didn't check this video beforehand, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, in my point of view, I have all the time to do whatever I want, and my players at this point should also see it. So they should always like make some runs, at least to make the players follow them, to make spaces, make gaps. You know?
Yeah, like Ogi here, right?
Yeah,
Ogi
exactly.
here is
Yeah.
pushing Mondragon outside.
He's already making the run. Miraz is there to get the ball close, and Chris is wide.
Yep,
Always a safe option.
yeah. And I will say you have the ball here, right? But
Hmm.
as you can see, they're
Yeah,
very close together. So
very good.
you're probably
Yeah.
going to either pass it to Iba again, or you're going to
Hmm.
push up, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now you're gonna do none of those.
It might pass to
Ah,
Chris.
the other guy, you run up. Okay, classic. You're trying to push one of the
Yeah.
defenders, right?
Yeah. And
Exactly.
now you see Aguero's coming in.
Yep,
Now is the moment for Chris to go.
exactly. So Chris, I
Yeah.
mean, just
It's just a lot of space there.
yeah,
And this is also like a small basic mistake they often make, the mids. That's my friend Ogi on the other side this time is standing on a good position, but normally they are not aware of the offside.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So even if you have the space, yeah, sometimes they are offside, and then still
yeah.
a counter. Yeah. So it's for mid, it's very important to see what is the last defense line.
Exactly. So let's see what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
That's where he should have been.
yeah, 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 yeah. Chris,
For
Chris,
in my head then, yeah.
yeah, Chris pushed back a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He should have went a little bit up, give
Yeah.
you that line. But I think he
I
was scared for you, maybe.
I think he was indeed making plays for me. Take my spot and then I'll go up. But yeah,
Do you remember
communication.
this, by the way?
Mm, not exactly.
This I've seen this game before, and I think this was a very good pass. You're gonna see this. I'm gonna even slow it down.
Okay. Ah, the
Pretty
run of Oak.
pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
Meraz just pushed them up, and Ogi just
Runs in,
yeah,
and that's what I also mean. Like the defense has pushed up
yeah, yeah,
because they're pressing us,
yeah.
and that's where the gaps are.
Yep. So I'll let them play. So since this is just a review about yourself and the
Hmm.
defense, so really good here. You're gonna win the header, I think. You're best positioned for it. Actually, you didn't. He jumped early.
Yeah, Vienna is very good in positioning himself now with with the goal kicks.
Yeah, but that was a good pressure. Iba was back, so you had
Yeah, I could go in.
right, and you win the ball. Pretty good so far. It's classic or
Yeah.
oh, mistake by Iba here.
But a good recover.
Exactly. Right here, you're probably taking the position of Miraz, right?
Yeah, for the easy one.
Exactly. So since Chris is back, you can push a little bit out. And
Yes.
Miraz correctly seen it. He saw this.
Yeah, he saw it.
And he just did like this. Very good play.
Yeah.
Okay, keeping up with the 4-man line.
Okay,
Good cover, exactly. Back here. And again, let's see what we have here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
What do you see?
I see the run of Chris, but I also see Miraz, Iba, and Ogi. Let's say Iba has the place of Ogi.
Yeah, I would say you just got the ball. Maybe you were not holding yet the power, so I think you won't reach.
Hit Chris.
Yeah.
Was too late.
Yeah. So
probably.
Yeah. Ivanis was picking up Ogi. Ogi spot. Let's see what you do here. Oh, never mind, you got it. Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, I did it long, but I was a bit too late with it. I just had to. A small doubt if I would hit him or Miraz. I still remember those moments.
Yeah, and by the way, this is a common mistake.
Yeah.
The classic tilt, and
Yep,
then just insta slide.
Yeah, true.
A lot of people they think, oh, I'm just gonna slide this.
This is a very, very dangerous moment of myself.
Exactly.
Normally, I don't really do that often, but yeah, this one I got caught.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, this was a really nice.
Yeah. This is an Alex save.
Yeah, so
Typical Alex.
you probably saw like you don't have many options here, so he has an
No,
open
so
shot.
no, so what's in my mind, I have in my mind a sort of distance from where they want to shoot, like Bullet on that side outside the box. It will always result into a little bit of a high shot. They will never shoot it on the ground, so a slide will probably never hit it. But yeah, a dive header, which I've seen frequently. I've even used it as one of the first, I think, in a lone game where I just hit it with a dive header, and since then I've always been using it.
Yep, pretty good.
So yeah,
like you see, Chris covering well.
offering.
So you have him 1-on-1 and Niba is already pressing, so pretty good defense.
Yes.
Pretty nice save as well. Well played.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, here I went for the fast. Yeah.
Let's see
Here I
that
went
again.
for the fast kick. So basically, I knew the free kick was there. Saw Chris running, but the pass was just
not
the
that.
timing. The timing to the free kick and the pass was off. This is a
like
very common mistake many
Exactly.
players make, even the best.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Eva was on. So we were both on the same side, so
on one line, very bad covering.
Yeah, they probably was waiting for
My
a
mistake.
pass.
Yeah. He was going for the short one. This was my mistake.
Yeah, but you gotta risk it sometimes. If it was a good pass, it will be a goal probably.
Exactly.
And
high risk, high reward.
Yeah, Eva reacts in time, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Vienna was the surprise of those games. He was really playing a very good shell.
Yeah, pretty good shot. So we're pushing up. You find Miraz, pretty good. Giving me a line.
Yep.
He risks it. Okay, it's fine. Oh, you tried the.
Yeah.
Let me show you here. It was actually a good idea. Because if you get it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Because since they are in a line, if you put it to the side, right, he always wins because he has
especially with a curve on it. You know,
Yeah,
Bullet won't be able to touch it. Aguero might slide, but he will be out of
yeah.
position then. So it would have been a win-win if I hit it right.
I think not a lot of defenders they usually miss these ones
Yeah,
when it's
yeah.
like blind, because you have to think if you can place the ball here, he
Hmm.
has to run a less distance, so he will always
Yeah,
win.
true, true.
I don't think some of the new ones they don't see this often.
Hmm.
If this was a faster pass,
For a harder pass, yeah.
it will be easy one for him. So I also see this like you have you're being more aggressive, I
Yeah,
think, and you're
yeah,
letting Eva cover, right?
yeah. So basically, what I told them before in this game, Chris, when we don't have possession, Chris needs to mark his man, Ogi needs to mark his man,
Yeah,
and then
pretty good
one of
cover by the way.
yeah, exactly, and then one of the defenders need to mark the striker. And if that happens, it means that you have one defender over that can either, or depending on the mid,
Yeah,
if the mid pressing, the defender takes the place of the mid. So in this case, if Ogi would press, I would take his place. But yeah, he didn't. He covered well, so I could press Mahomes while Mira stays on Bullet.
yeah, and in this case, if I was Mahomes, I would probably just dribble it up, right?
Exactly.
Trying to get either Miraz or you to press me.
Yes.
So I can
Yes.
either pass to Bullet or I can do like a one-on-one here,
Exactly.
Vienna
Have
versus
press.
Iba or
Mhm.
Aguero versus Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
So I had doubts of coming
Yeah,
first because yeah,
yeah,
you
it was
can
a
just
really good cover.
yeah. Iba had it very good cover.
Yep, speed up a bit. The loose ball.
Yeah, they
Iba,
tried.
let me just see this again. Yeah.
Hmm.
He was just covering pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe if you pass it a little bit stronger, but it's not easy. It's too much distance for
Yeah,
a small player.
you can at least make it very hard for the defender, you know, if
Yeah.
it's perfect in space. But yeah, Iba had it like really good covered.
Another thing that some of the newer players don't do that, like Iba's gonna do, is use his body. Like if you can see it
Hmm. Yeah,
right here.
keep him behind him.
No, even though Vienna was more to the left and could reach easier the ball, Iba
Hmm.
just blocked him with his advantage. Really good.
Exactly. Yeah. Always use your body.
Yep.
Let them fall. Let them slide. As long as
Exactly.
it's behind you,
Yep.
won't be. Yeah.
Pretty good. And again, you're going to the ball. Maybe
Hmm.
this time. Yeah.
I had
Big head.
it.
uh, it's something like I usually do more now. It's is these goal kicks. If
Hmm.
the other team is defending pretty well, like they are doing here,
Hmm.
Miraz should be here, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
I like to pass it like here to the back or to my defender, even though
Yeah.
it's a bit risky to Vianney's here.
True.
You'll
True.
probably get the ball.
What I've one thing during the goal kicks, you can't jump and do nothing. You have to like do something with it.
Yep.
Like either you time your jump that you're perfectly in front of the man, that you have controls like
Yeah.
Levi-san does as a striker. He
Yeah.
does that perfectly. But as a defender, position is everything. And it's what you said. Sometimes LMB, RMB just clear the ball away to my defender or to the
Yeah.
sides. You know.
Let's see. Yeah, I think you can also try the risky yogi. Let's see.
Yep.
Oh no, you tried the.
I tried for the Chris.
Yeah. Here it could be a bit risky here. You see.
Yeah.
You probably
Oh,
saw Chris and you went to
yeah.
cover this guy. But if he first timed it, maybe. Eva is
Yeah.
covering him, maybe.
Iba could have blocked him, but if he didn't block him, it was a free passage to
Oh,
goal. I think he might have pulled
let
it
me see.
even.
Is he offside? No.
Now he is.
Yeah, he is. I
Now
think
he
he is.
is. Just barely.
Yeah, he's gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Nice offside, man. Well
Thank you.
played.
So the easy pass to me. And now I
Ooh,
just
it's a foul, huh?
yeah, I just knew
Or no.
I like there are two things that could have happened there if I didn't do that movement.
Yeah,
Like in this one, I put my body up front, so he will
fall down.
always hit me first and then the ball.
Yeah, well,
At least that's in my mind then. But he
yeah,
didn't neither.
exactly. I think you're right. Most new players don't know this. They
Hmm.
usually just run like this, and
And then
usually
just
cut.
run in the slide, and then they trip over it.
Yeah,
And no foul then.
In this case, you slowed him down so he couldn't reach the
Yeah.
ball. It's also very good. Oh,
Yeah,
not very
sometimes I
lucky
just
with the free kicks.
sometimes I think we even were in voice chat, not sure this game. But I think I did say run.
Yes, Chris is finding a lot of space with it.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Aguero
Yeah.
doesn't know what to do, so he just comes in, covers Mraz. Yeah, it's pretty good.
But
This is an unusual swap. Like Ivanis found space, so he
Yeah.
goes up and
Yeah.
Chris goes back. Classic. And very well done, this run
Yeah.
you're doing.
Pushing.
Unfortunately, couldn't get it.
Yeah. A little bit undecisive,
Yeah.
and then too late. But he
Okay.
did start.
Ooh, unlucky.
Yeah. So here I just force Mira to get into the 1 versus 1 against Bulland.
Yeah. This is a very nice. I want to see this one again. Because let's see. Yeah.
Yeah. Good run.
Yeah. So really hard position here because
Mm-hmm.
Mondragon has beaten Ogi, right? So you're
Yeah.
probably trying to get here,
Yeah.
somewhere over here.
Yeah.
Probably Banis will be running a bit to this
Mm-hmm.
side. He probably saw the same as you and he went there. Chris is completely beat down, so he will lose. He will lose this.
They will lose it. Yeah.
Nice pass by Bullet, by the way. Backspin and everything. And very good line here, by the way. Played. It's really important to cover this area.
Yeah. You can still score from sideways, you know.
Yeah, and when you see players doing this, it's always, or most of the time, it's always the back
The
pass,
passing.
right?
Yeah.
So
True.
it's really
Okay.
important to cover that area. Yeah.
True.
Let's see. Exactly. Covering Dan Aguero. Very well done.
Yeah.
You played it safe. That's how we do it. Oh, nice pass back, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. So you push step, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you should cross here? As a defender?
Like at this point I see it's like 2 versus 3. So it's either the second post, hitting the second post for Chris walking in. But yeah, you could go for cross, but I don't really like to cross it.
Yeah. You also have this one, by the way.
Yeah.
Like this.
True. Yeah. True. He was
The
standing on a good line.
yeah, and Mondragon was running up. It's a really close call, but most people don't see like this chance, you know, because
Yeah.
they just look, oh, he probably offside because he's behind me, but no, someone else is giving him line. Let's see what you do here. Also, something very important: Eva is covering Vienna here,
Yeah.
so if they
Yeah.
just hoof it,
In this
it
one,
should be okay.
he's our anchor.
Yeah.
Our last man.
And you're running down. Nice dribble. Well played. And there is the anchor.
Yeah.
Oh, this right here.
This is dangerous. Yeah.
Why? Why is this dangerous?
Well, this is very dangerous because Iba was normally last man, and two things. Because one, either I had to go directly cover him, or two, he had to pass it immediately back to one of the options free because Vienna went on and press him immediately. So, and obviously now position is just bad. One counter and we're done.
Yeah, if he somehow shoots against Mahomes,
Yeah,
it's done. Let's
but
see.
I realized it, I think,
Let's
or
see.
he passed it.
Ah, well played.
Yeah,
He went back.
yeah,
He might catch it, probably not, but Aguero will, and you are already covering, I think.
exactly.
Yeah, well played, well played.
As you can see, yeah.
Yeah,
So you see,
exactly.
if I didn't do that, it was gone.
Yeah, most people do that. Like they just stay up when they're on the side, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And the last defender picks up the ball and starts running up, and they stay there.
Yeah, it's a common rookie mistake. You know that you think we can press, and then suddenly someone's pressing, but it's not his point to press, but just to go up
Yeah.
and get the hoof.
Oh, a bit of a mistake.
Yep.
right? You saw Chris going back, so you take his
Yeah.
place very well. Oh, little. I think you'll reach it.
No, I don't think he will reach it. No, he was small, so he
Nice.
never
Okay.
be able to. Like if he was medium or large, then he would hit it definitely.
Yeah. You probably cover a deeper if
Yeah,
there
exactly.
he won your head.
You're good pressure.
Oh, what? Oh no.
A
Uh,
gift, a gift.
this is also this might be also a common
This,
mistake. Yeah,
yeah,
is
yeah.
pricing it.
Holding RMB.
Yep.
Just yeah, a rookie mistake again.
If no one is here, I like to go a little bit down. You know,
Yeah, me too.
just to push them out of there. It's one less
Me
man for the goal kicks.
Yeah, I mean, like goal kicks is still a risk of losing possession, you know.
Yeah.
And if you can keep it short, like you will always keep possession, and yeah, you can always attack.
So what do you usually do in like on crosses and being in the box?
Uh, well, for me, I always want central. Normally, it depends
Like
also
here
who's. Yeah,
or
I want
okay.
central. I want a central position because I am. It's just a little bit of confidence with my own header skills and how to position myself. I guess you know.
Yeah, the afro,
Yes,
classic
yeah,
afro.
exactly the afro, you know, and well, in this case, I think Iba is pretty good as well, so I can trust him to get that center, and then I'll stay here. If Chris managed to not stop Aguero, I will be the one to get a step in.
Yeah, let's see.
But yeah, he didn't lose, so it was just a cross.
Yeah,
I
so
could,
3v2 this
yeah,
is probably.
I could mix myself up with the defenders and make it even more difficult for them.
Oh, do you want to talk about this one? This is a classic one. Let me just push it up a little bit. So as you can see here, where I cruise it. Here's something like the mistake here was probably Augie pushing up, right? Even
Yeah.
when the ball is done. Also, Murat still running up when the ball is done. What does this? And these slides here, big, big mistake. Like,
Always, man.
like,
If,
it should not happen. This should not happen.
yeah, exactly.
And let's see how the defenders react to this. So, like you see, it's almost 4v2, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oof, Chris is really to the side.
He's on the side.
It's just
With
awful
a goal.
position.
Yeah, but at some point he went back,
Damn.
covered the inside, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, at this point it was like normally I'd say Iba take it, but Vienna was the most dangerous man, you know. And yeah, someone had to take the header, and I knew Iba wasn't too confident for it. And if anything, and it went to the right, Iba would see it.
Yeah, and he probably gets it, maybe, even though they eat a little bit of field.
Yeah.
This is, at least he recovers it. So there you go, central position for the header. Nice one. I think this is in the Z, right?
Yeah. So here I'm in central. I'll wait, and then on the last, when the ball's dropping,
Yeah.
I'll take my position.
Yeah, you win it here. I'll play it. So very nice action here. You see Vienna pressing Ibanez and you push up, right?
Mera saw me. Gotta capitalize on the chances that we get.
Yeah, and since you were already up, you kept
Yeah,
position because
exactly.
it was better than swapping back. It takes too
Hmm.
long trying to get the counter. Ooh.
Yeah, he had me covered there. Aguero's very good in covering.
Yeah, but also something that at least some people sometimes forget. It's always good to remember.
Mhm.
Falls, you have falls, you can do them. You have 10 points, so please use
True,
their falls.
true.
Yeah, so he does that pass, right?
Hmm.
But their team is a little bit in a weird shape, so
Yeah.
they're probably gonna get countered immediately. So when you are a defender and you want to pass the ball,
Hmm.
try to have like if you pass it really risky, try to go instantly to to a better position,
Yeah.
or else you're gonna get countered and probably
True.
lose it.
True.
Like here, like he did that pass, he's gonna
Hmm.
try and compensate, but he puts his team in a very bad spot.
Yeah.
He covers
Tried
it.
to go for it, but he had
Ooh.
it very well covered. Yeah.
But like you saw there, you did a risky pass, but since you and Eva were in the right position,
Yep. We can
you can
immediately
risk it.
like a great man learned me to say it, counter the counter, you know? You have to counter the counter. Yeah, throw-ins, man.
Let's see what happens.
So here he wants it to Vienna, and Vienna wants to head it
Yeah.
through, but he misses. So that's lucky for us.
Look at
I
this.
take no risks. I saw middle. We have our people in the middle come closer. So there's where I want the ball. Get it out.
Yeah, and look at this. It's 4v2 at the
Yeah, it's
moment.
for.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a good pass. Offside.
nice one. Yeah, let me just see this again. Also, a lot of people usually fall for this, like when
True.
one of the mids is running up, you know,
Yeah.
and you usually have to have a little bit of chemistry. But Vienna knows what he's doing, so he immediately tries to go to your back.
Yeah.
I see. You go into your
Iba
back.
know. Iba knew, and he was gonna stay on my line.
Yeah.
So.
But he usually does this like the striker goes to the back of the defender that's a little bit higher and tries to abuse this.
Yeah, and then block with their body, so
Yep.
you can't get past them, and then you have to foul.
Exactly.
Take the red if you're last man.
Yep.
Which is not a good.
Really good pass, by the way.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
You see it, all played.
Open.
The thing we
Just
talked before.
in the space. With all the tools TPM offers, you know,
Yep.
putting the ball into space is. It's like in real life, actually. It feels like in real life, to be honest. Like curve, drop, you know,
Exactly. Yeah.
kick. Yeah, it's backspin even.
So
Yeah, he was beautiful run.
he passed back to you.
Yeah.
You waited the other defenders to
This
attack it.
this is what I told Ogi to do more time often when he sees the chance to combine with me.
Yeah.
That he should take it, and this is what he did. And yeah,
And he did really well. Stayed on side.
yeah, perfect.
Exactly. And he gets it. Oof. Nice. And you get the goal.
Yeah. Then
Pretty
the
good
rebound.
combination there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just a pass back, and you don't risk very much. Like
No.
if you do a bad pass here,
Yeah.
Ivan is
Iba
in the position.
has my back always.
Yeah.
You know, he can waste time if it's needed. Chris is also near. But
Yep.
I went for the one touch pass. I saw two people running in.
And I like this. You do the pass and you immediately start running back, just in
Yeah.
case. Perfect.
just a case indeed.
Yeah, this is very important. Like this little thing already makes you a good player.
Yeah, yeah. Small things. Position is everything.
Yeah, you can be like a really bad passer, but if you're in the right spot at the
Yeah,
right time,
exactly.
you can do a
Exactly.
lot. And you... Oh, very nice. With the backspin.
Yeah. Backspin is so good in this game.
Yeah, and let me just, I have to see it again.
Yeah, sure.
Because sometimes defenders, they have the ball here. Sometimes it's okay to pass here.
Yeah, but in this case,
yeah. In this case, I mean, Miraz has this entire
yeah.
spot.
Like also what I said before in before we started to shoot. In this scenario, you see all of their players are on our side of the pitch.
Yep.
And that's the moment. If you wanna use a long ball or a hoof, this is the moment to use them.
Exactly. And it's like what we said. If Miraz is more to the right, if they have to run,
they have to run there, and Chris on the left can make that run.
Also a good pass with the backspin.
Yeah.
Pushing it really.
Also risky pass, but as you said, you know, high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Reward.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you should just ignore the offside sometimes.
Yeah, I know Vienna. He is lurking on that offside. You know, he wants to be on that line and then immediately use his pace to get through. But I'm like, yeah, I'm the last man, so I don't really care of the offside at this point because yeah, you know.
Yeah, just try to stay ahead of him. Don't let him body block you and get
zone is what I prefer to call it zone defending. You know, just have my own zone that I'm comfortable with.
Oof. And that curved pass again. that didn't
Yeah,
work before, but worked
I
now.
know. I know Miras. He can
Yeah.
catch them if they are near him.
Yeah, and it's something that sometimes new players don't do because it's very risky.
Yeah, true.
It is risky, but it's really good because you pull everyone to the center,
Mhm.
so the wings get more space.
Yeah. At this point, Chris did it amazing.
Oof.
Look at all the space we get.
Yeah,
And here I just missed it by.
that will be a good slide, a
Yeah.
good fall even. eBay's
Try to
covering really
block it.
well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Like Iba, he did very well, but if there was a goal, it was
yeah,
little he could do about it.
pretty good covering here, and you get the ball out of there. Very
Just in
nice.
time.
Yeah,
Wait for your teammates to get it.
Ibanez is doing very well as well. You're
Yeah.
pushing it up. Oh, this.
You see,
I
high
had.
risk, high reward. Yeah, it's just some small mistakes, and like here we have the ball,
Yep. It's
and like there was a no-brainer to immediately throw long to Chris, but he took too long.
It probably didn't charge the time.
Yeah, he did. It didn't, and that's what. That's when option 2 comes in. You always throw like a little bit up. You know what I mean? A little bit up.
Up,
Yeah. So Ogi
like
runs
this.
up. Yes, yes. You want to throw the ball there, and someone has to grab it there, not backwards. I don't like backwards.
Yeah.
Too risky.
And he waits too long.
He still went for it.
Yeah, but you
I
probably
believed.
you believed it. Yeah, but
Yeah. But
if you look, it's like 2-1, 88 minutes. I'll probably just lurk around here, you know.
yeah.
And you risk too much here.
Yeah. At this point, it was not worth to risk it.
Yeah,
But Iba did very well to stay calm and patient.
exactly.
Like, he could have slid here and missed it, or maybe hit it and give it back to them.
Well played.
Just he played very well the game.
Yeah, if the two attackers are coming, just try and delay them until you
Yeah,
get them back.
exactly. That's exactly.
You give him space again.
Nice. There we go
Nice
again.
one.
Yeah, went still for the risky pass. It's
Yeah.
a habit, I guess, of mine. Even
Yeah.
when we're 2-1 up front, just an easy pass is the best option.
Yeah, and I think that's game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that most important things are, while being a defender, is probably positioning, right?
Yeah, positioning is key for defending.
Like, if you have to say like top 3 things to do as a defender, what will you?
Well, covering. That's number one.
Body
If you don't
blocks.
cover, it will like you have also with defending you will always have a partner, and it's always good to at least communicate with your partner to make sure that you know which one is covering the striker, which one is covering more zone. Mid needs to go to the
Yeah,
midfield.
yeah.
But I think marking, covering, able to head the ball is a very
Yeah, like
head
defending the crosses.
positioning. Yeah, and as defender, I think also the most important thing is that you're also a playmaker, not just a defender.
Yeah, I was gonna actually mention that, so I'm really
Yeah.
happy you did it.
You're not a simple defender. You're like you're the rock in the team. If you crumble, the whole team crumbles.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. You nailed
Yeah.
it, just body block.